Hey guys, I'm Paco the Realtor. 16 years of experience, helped over 200 families buy and sell the American dream. I'm a local expert, I'm a professional, and I take care of my clients. I pride myself in educating my clients, and I'm also really sarcastic and a storyteller. So why don't you guys get to know me? What's up guys? This is Paco the Realtor, broker owner of RX Real Estate, a local expert storyteller, and today is Therapy Thursday. And again, I'm trying to get back into the swing of things and being consistent with my videos. Last few weeks, actually for the last few months, I've been a little crazy with everything that's going on. I hope everybody is having a good evening. Today, I just wanted to talk about pretty much no real estate and just unwinding and what's going on in this crazy world. It makes me think about how we need to be more grateful for what we have as opposed to focusing on what's wrong. All I seem to ever hear now these days is, well, of course, the media loves to do that because fear sells. Is what's wrong. You know, it talks about everything that is different in the world, everything that doesn't, you know, if it's a difference of opinion, then I all of a sudden am against you, or vice versa. And it, you know, it's a funny thing is when things calm down and you kind of have a little space around you, you come to realize you can disagree with people all day, but there's no reason for you to hate or fight anybody, right? So today we had a situation where we had somebody who approached us about selling a house, and they were in the right state of mind, to put it lightly. And we went ahead and had a conversation with them. They had a disagreement on what they thought was going to happen. We told them, I told them we were going to take the listing, not under those circumstances. I'm not going to go too much detail, but it just didn't make sense. It did not make sense for them to sell, and their logic made absolutely no sense. So we refused to sell the house. No listing contract, no nothing, and they were offended. And they went ahead and called me some names, and that's okay though. And at the end, you know, I just took the high road and said, I'm sorry. I agree to disagree. And if somebody else wants, what's up, Juan? If somebody else would like to help you with this, I'm more than happy to refer you out to someone. Make a long story short, at the end, they apologized and said, you know, we're sorry. And they've been under a lot of stress. That was the whole point of them selling the house. They were trying to cash in some money, which they really couldn't because they've owned the house less than 2 years. So there was going to be some tax implications. And they didn't like the fact that I told them, I can sell the house. I'm sure I'll sell it quickly, but you're going to have to pay money on it. So you're not going to make the money you expected, which is the whole point of this whole thing. So why are we even having this conversation? And he pretty much accused me of not doing my job or not knowing what I'm talking about. Um, they walked out of the office, shook my hand, and said, "You know what? You're right. We're sorry." They were under a lot of stress. My point is this: is don't they always say, be the change you want to see, as opposed to just pointing at other people for being different? How hard is it? I don't have to agree with Republicans or Democrats or conservatives or liberals. They're just humans. They have an opinion. I have an opinion. We can disagree, but there's no need for hatred. And I think that's part of what's going on is that it's so easy to divide in politics. To me, divides. You're either on one side or the other. There is no, we're American at the end of the day, and we should work together. No, it's you support this person, therefore I don't like you. And I don't think that's the way it needs to be, should be. But I understand that's the way people get elected. So on this Therapy Thursday, it's to me, let's just keep it simple. We're humans. You have an idea of how things should work. I have an idea of things should work. There should be our common ground is that we both want better, and let's start from there, as opposed to doing the opposite, which is attack and go after people and name and insult people. I just saw in Orange County that the head of their response to the COVID was resigned due to death threats because she said wear a mask. You don't want to wear a mask? Fine, don't wear a mask. I don't think you're gonna get thrown in jail, but must the reaction be so extreme? And I think that's what people go for now. They go for those extremes because they want the reactions. And you know, you've seen me videos time after time. I would say life is in the middle. It's not on one or the other extreme. It's always in the middle. And so that's what it is. So I hope everybody's enjoying this evening now that it's cooled down. Sit in my backyard relaxing And I think this is always a perfect time to be outside because the sun went down. It's not as hot anymore. Usually there's a breeze. There's no breeze tonight, but usually there's a breeze that comes through here and cools things down. And so I hope everybody's safe out there. I hope everybody's keeping safe. But just do me a favor. Don't be a jerk. If you don't like what certain people do or other people do, don't assume everybody's the same way. Whether it's a race, a cop, or anybody else. We're not. We're all created different. If I'm a horrible realtor, does that mean everybody else is a horrible realtor? If I'm a great realtor, does that mean everybody else is a great realtor? No. It just so happens that's what I am. It's no different for anybody else, guys. And it's tough out there right now when you see what's going on with law enforcement and everything else. So just be gentle. I mean, be the change that you want other people to be. Mother Teresa said it best, you know? Be that change. Why is it so hard? I don't understand why it's so hard to be the change we want to be as opposed to the anger. We manifest things in anger. Now, you might say that's the only way to grab attention, and I disagree. I think you can do it both ways, and I think anger, though, overtakes a lot of it because of what we have bottled up inside. And so I don't see why you can't sit down with somebody you disagree with and have a conversation. And at the end, you both walk away and respect each other's opinion and say, I respectfully disagree, but that's the end of it. As opposed to, you're right, I'm wrong, you're right. And that gets us nowhere. So be safe out there. Be gentle to people. You don't know what people are dealing with. And don't paint people with a thick brush and think that everybody's the same way, because they're not. Just enjoy life. Keep it simple. Keep it simple. Just enjoy life. All right, guys. So I hope everybody's being safe. I hope everybody appreciates a little of what we have. Because of what happened with COVID, we lost a lot of our freedoms temporarily, which I understand. I don't like wearing a mask, but it is what it is. Just understand. It makes you appreciate hanging out with friends a little more. All of a sudden, that friend that was always asking you to come over, you're like, Jesus, now it's like you wish you were there, right? Anyways, guys, that's my rant for today. Really not a rant. Really had no message today. Just thoughts that were on my mind. God bless. Everybody be safe out there. Be gentle with each other. All right? Have a good evening, guys. Hey guys, thanks for watching my video. Hope you love the content. Subscribe below or follow me on social media. Just type Paco the Realtor.